Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a morning practice just to wake you up. This is my first practice of the day, and I thought I'd share it with you. I highly recommend you have props, just because we're stiffer in the morning, but you don't need them necessarily if you don't want them. But I have 2 blocks that I'll be using in the practice. So I hope you'll join me at the top of your mat in mountain pose. Come to the top of your mat in mountain pose. Feet are about hip distance apart. Press the energy down into the mat. Lengthen the spine up. So draw your pelvic floor muscles up. Draw your belly in. Inhale, spiral your arms up. Exhale, bend the knees as you dive forward. Hands come on the shins, halfway. Exhale, lower down. Roll the spine up, inhale. Exhale, dive back forward. Hands on the shins. Release down. Roll the spine up. One last time. Dive forward. Belly's in. Hands on the shins. This time, fold forward. Ragdoll. You can take your feet a little wider apart. You can bend your knees. Lay your chest on your thighs. You might fold your arms and let them dangle. They can pull on the mat. Nod your head yes or no. Just be relaxed. Let the spine dangle. You're not lifting it up at all. Breathing, release any tension from the low back. And as we start to lengthen out the backs of the legs, those hamstrings. So your knees might be really bent since it's first thing in the morning. Then you're going to release your hands. I highly recommend blocks if you have them. Drawing that belly in, I'm going to step my right leg back and lower my knee and curl my toes. So I'm going to press my hands into the blocks and lengthen my spine as I press my hips forward. So you can take your blocks up as high as you feel necessary, right? You can have your hands on the mat. Again, make sure you're not rounded forward. You want to lengthen that spine. So we're just waking our body up. So waking the front of the hips up here on the right side. So press that back, hip down. Press your hands into the mat or into the blocks and lengthen the spine. And just try and sink your hips towards the mat as you breathe. And then we're going to open up the hamstrings a bit more. So inhale here, exhale into Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Straighten the front leg, flex those toes up towards the ceiling, lengthen the spine. Moving with our breath. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. One more time, forward. As we come back, we're going to pause, lengthen the spine, belly is in. If you like, keep those toes flexed, but turn them out to the left so the baby toe side drops down. You might get that IT band stretch here. And again, it's first thing in the morning, so go slow, be kind to yourself. If you have a little bit more room and you want to bow a little closer to your leg, but again, just go a little bit at a time. You don't have to rush into this. Turning those toes back up, coming forward. Place the blocks down. Place your hands on the mat. Draw that belly in, and then extend that left leg back, flexing the foot. Drawing that belly in. So we're also going to wake up our core. So belly's drawn in. We're going to extend that right arm. Hold here. If you like, exhale, pulse the arm up. Inhale, lower down. So my hips are level. Notice if your hip is turning out to the side. Drop it down. One more pulse. And we can hold here. If we like, we could bend the knee. If we like, we could reach back and grab for the foot and push the foot into the hands. And then we're going to release. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Lengthen the spine, pedal out your dog, our first down dog. Bend one knee, straighten the other heel towards the mat. Again, still waking that body up. And then we're just going to walk ourselves to the top of our mat. Again, first practice of the day, so you're a lot stiffer. Bend the knees, we're going to roll the spine up. Inhale the arms up. As we exhale, diving forward, belly's in, strong core. Hands on the shins to lengthen. Lower those hands, grab for those blocks if you have it. Left foot draws back. So make sure front knee is right over your ankle, doesn't go past your toes. Then lower the back knee down, maybe uncurl the toes, maybe take those blocks up higher. Press your hands into the mat or into the blocks and lengthen the spine up, belly's in, and sink the hips down. So just breathe here. And inhaling here, as we exhale, shift the hips back, flex the toes up towards the ceiling. Moving with your breath. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. Flexing back, hold here, or maybe drop the baby toe side down. Lengthen the spine, belly is in. Maybe come a little bit closer to your thighs. Again, move slow. So this is my first practice this morning, so I can feel the stiffness. I'm not going as deep as I might a little later on today. Turning the toe back up, bend into the front knee. Move your blocks, belly is in. Take this right leg, extend it back. Flex the toes towards the mat, belly is in. If you like, add the left arm. Okay, strong core. If you like, pulse up and lower down. Exhale up, inhale down. We can hold, we could bend this right knee, keep that belly in. We could reach back, that might be it, or we could grab the foot and push the foot into the hands. Release, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Hug those elbows in, lengthen the spine, so your knees could still be bent. Now we're going to bend those knees way forward, come into our plank, drop to the knees. Keep your shoulders above your elbows and your elbows close to your body as you diagonally lower down into the mat. As we take our hands just above the mat, just below our shoulders, roll the shoulders back. So baby cobra, press the tops of the feet into the mat. Belly's drawn in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last time, let's lift up. Maybe you could hold here, take a breath or two. Make sure you're able to breathe, so strengthening through that back side. Release down, press back through our child's pose. Let's get a little side stretch. Walk our hands to the right, push our hips to the left. And slowly walk our hands over to the left as we push our hips to the right. Bring yourself back through center. We're going to just turn over onto our backs, opening up our hips a little bit here. So lay on your back with your knees bent. Take your right foot, flex it, right ankle over the left thigh. Belly is drawn in. Hold here, pressing that right thigh away, or lift the left foot up, or thread your hands around the left thigh. If you can't quite reach, you can always take a strap and wrap it around your thigh to bridge that gap. So we pull the left thigh towards us, push the right thigh away from us. Gently breathe. Release down. We're going to cross right knee on top of left knee. Extend those arms out. I'm going to shift my hips to the right. Belly's in as I drop my knees to the left. Maybe look over my right shoulder. If you don't like this twist, you could just keep your knees together instead of crossing them. Bring your head to center. Belly's in. Bring your knees to center as we uncross. Other side, flex left ankle over the right thigh. Hold here, lift your right foot up, or wrap your hands around the right thigh. So right thigh towards you, left thigh away. Soften and breathe. Lower the foot down, cross left knee on top of right, extend those arms, belly's in, shift the hips to the left, drop the knees to the right, maybe look over your left shoulder. Bring your head to center, bring your knees up, uncross those legs. Rolling to our side, tuck your chin in, belly's in, let's slowly come up and find a comfortable seat. So we've woken up our hamstrings a little bit, we've woken up our hips a little bit, we've woken up our core a little bit of the back side, and now we just want to wake up our neck. I don't know about you, but I'm usually nice and stiff in the neck, especially when I wake up. So sit in any comfortable position, lengthen that spine, tuck your chin down, and slowly bring that chin up to one shoulder, bring it down, and to the other. We're just going to lift our head back up to the center, right ear to right shoulder, left hand to the mat maybe, right hand on the side of the head if you like. Release, left ear to left shoulder, right hand to the mat, left hand to the side of the head. All maybes, what feels best for you. And then we release. Line those shoulders a couple of times. Allow your hands just to rest into your lap anyway. Lengthen the spine, maybe close the eyes. And just take a moment here. Just connect with your breath. Notice the inhales and the exhales. And that was our yoga bite for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel like you're a little bit more awake and ready to start your day off. I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Namaste.